Alright, so we're having some issues this morning, and our batteries are dying, and we're plugged into shore power, and I believe it might be the converter is not charging our batteries. And I'm going through all the processes. Originally I switched our lithium battery over and got that going, and I thought it might have been a dead battery because it was the first time we used it, and I was thinking maybe it wasn't taking a charge. I took it up to get tested, and of course took it to AutoZone. All they wanted to do was just try a load test on it, and it only had 1 volt in it, and I was like, oh yeah, it's dead. So I unhooked that, plugged up our batteries that came with the camper. Everything was fine, and then we woke up this morning. Our furnace wasn't kicking on, and all of our lights that run off of 12 volt are pretty dim. So I'm going to run some diagnostic stuff and trying to figure out exactly what's going on. If all else fails, I'm just going to take the lithium battery up and try to get a trickle charge or something like that to hold us over for now. But worst case scenario, we're going to have to replace our converter. Best case scenario, I'm going to find a fuse that's blown and replace it. I'll let you know how it goes. This is not, we're supposed to leave to go to Carlsbad today, so this is not something I want to deal with now. But if all else fails, we'll be in Texas a week from now, and we'll be able to get some stuff done. But got to figure out a solution, because we're going to be essentially boondocking at a couple air museums on our way through Texas. So we need the furnace to kick on. Alright, I'll let you know when I find out. Alrighty, so we having some issues. I don't know what I filmed and what I didn't, but walk you through it. So right now I'm driving to go to the hardware store and automotive store so I could get some fuses for our RV. So what I think happened, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the prior thing when I was switching those batteries over, I took one of my wrenches and went over a little too far and hit the side of the box, and it arced. And there's a little welded spot where you can see a little welding pin from, or bead from where it hit. Yeah, some stuff happened. I accidentally touched the wrench that I have here, right here, while touching the positive, and thankfully I didn't get hurt. So that, we believe, blew our fuses for the converter. I'm really hoping and praying that that is all that needs to be fixed, so I'm on the way right now to go and get that so we can try it out. But in the meantime, while trying to figure everything out, thinking obviously the worst case that the converter went out, I went up to Walmart and I bought a battery charger, and we've been able to do everything that we need to with that hooked up. But yeah, our power was just, we were plugged in to shore power, and it just wasn't charging our batteries. And for some reason, all of the stuff that is able to run off of our 12 volt system just won't come on, even with shore power plugged in. So I'm hoping that's also a fuse situation, because there's 4 fuses that were blown. They were all the converter ones. So gonna give that a shot and see what happens. The stresses of RVing. It's like we mentioned before, is it RVing if you don't have these problems? I mean, look at that mountain! It's glorious! Woo! Buddy, we got our fuses! Thank you to True Value Hardware for having the fuses that we need. Now we go back to the RV and hopefully this works. It's been a dramatic morning. Alright, so here's what we got going on here.
Do you know I got snacks for me to eat and for snacks?
Focus!
Yeah!
Well, you can't really see that too well, but you can definitely tell with this one.
Where are those yellow things on?
Alright, it's a moment of truth.
Do I need to shut anything off?
You should be able to just plug them in.
You said it doesn't matter which way they go?
Nope. One more to go. Alright, they're all in. Wow.
Don't forget, let me up here.
What we got right now off the inverter?
Charger.
Charger.
Charger's still hooked up.
Yeah, but I started on the timer, so it's off probably now.
It was on when I went out like 5 minutes ago.
Alright. I guess I'll have to see if I can prove her wrong on this. What's that say? Off. Alright, so it is off. I'm wondering if I should keep it charging just for a little bit, just to make sure. I mean, it's off right now, so gotta figure out. I know, I'll plug up the truck, so we gotta hook up and head our way on out to Carlsbad now, so I'm just gonna hook the truck up and see if it's giving me any issues of saying that the trailer battery is not charging off the truck. We'll see.
Hey, I'm gonna lower. Keep going. You're good.
Thank you, my dear.
Yep. Hey, go see what that said.
That there's a trailer connected?
Well, I wanted to make sure it wasn't saying battery not charging.
It'll let me know within a little bit.
Ah.
Let's go ahead and put the weight down. Good thing we have chocks on our tires.
Parking brake on?
Yep. We try to be safe around here. Grab the ones from the back, buddy. Okay, well, go get some more from the back so you can stack on those. See them? Alright, so far, we don't have any notifications saying that the battery from the trailer is not charging, so I'm going to take that as a win. Alright, let's get this thing packed up and ready to go. Hopefully it was just the fuses. On the walkie-talkie? Yep. Alright, so we only got 2 slides left to put in. And then we're golden. Get our power cable, roll that up, put it in. But it's always a productive day when we're moving somewhere. And the camper gets cleaned out too. And there's the Bigfoot restaurant that we so thoroughly enjoyed. usually packed. Unless it's a Tuesday. They are closed on Tuesdays. The more you know. Anthony, Texas.
Apparently the gateway to Texas.
I wonder if they call it Tony, Texas.
I don't know.
Oh, going on down to Tony? You mean Anthony? Look at them mountains, buddy. Look at the view out that window. Look to your right. It's like, okay, I got chicken nugs.
Play with Bowser.
That is crazy awesome. Wish they had like a sound effect.
No, that's construction.
Boo!
Why are we slowing down?
Because the construction looks like. We got morons that don't see the get over on the right side, holding up traffic. A whole landscape with some greenery, well not greenery,
Yellow.
vegetation. It must be the salt something. I did see something about the salt dunes or something.
Yeah, now I saw something about Salt Flat.
Must be.
Yeah. And then we're back to vegetation.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we have made it to White City RV Park. It's the closest RV park that you could get to Carlsbad Caverns State Park. And from probably the last clip that you've seen, it's only been about 30 to 40 minutes. And it's pitch black outside. Well, obviously, we have outside lights. But, yeah. There's nothing to this RV park, it's just little spots. We got the ones you just back into, but I think there's more out that way. They're like pull-throughs. But we had a RV newbie mistake happen, and all of the hookups are toward the very back. Thought we got situated where we wanted to, and then right here to our little water hookup, we were probably about a foot shy from actually reaching this area, so we had to hook the trailer back up, had to put it in reverse. It was a whole ordeal. But yeah, you want to make sure that you're all set up and good before you start leveling your RV off.
Rookie mistake.
And the electric is hooked up, and everything, the slides are out. So.
He wants to vlog so bad. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But yeah. This looks like it'll be pretty cool during the daytime. And you probably can't see those stars, but they're awesome. Oh man, travel days are extra hard, especially when you've been hooked up to one spot for over a month. But you just have to not rush, do your thing, take your time, and make sure you get it correct. We did not do that, at least after we got here. But yeah, anyways, RVing is fun.